Morning with Dr. Robert Westcott and also Reverend Rodney Hutchison. Guys, glad to have you. Dr. Westcott, I know it's a busy time for you, but glad to have you down today.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
I want to talk a little bit about the trip, but flu season has been awful this year, and I know that you didn't come down to talk about that, but this has been a horrific flu season for everybody and still going on.
Yeah, it has been. It started really early this year. It's been real aggressive. The flu shot has not been completely protective like it has been in the past. It will not be as bad if you've had the flu shot as it will if you haven't. So it's still worth taking because your symptoms aren't near as bad. They don't last as long. But it's been a bad season.
Okay. I want to get right to the point, though. The reason we're here is to talk about the trip to Haiti. You guys are scheduled to take a mission trip on June 11th, and that's going to be about a week-long program, 11th through the 18th. Tell me what it's all about.
Well, we're going to go down there with the Assembly of God Church. We've been talking about this for, I guess, a couple of years. Me and Brother Rodney have, trying to find something, a way to do some type of some mission work. And Brother Rodney was able to sort of put this together for us. And so we're going to go down and work with children's and orphanages.
Rodney, tell me how much money you're going to have to raise and how many people's going?
Well, we've been raising money for quite a while now because our first initiative is we got a lot of projects going on while we're there. Dr. Westcott, we actually have another medical doctor that's going to be there. We got I don't even know how many nurses now. We got a big medical crew that's going.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and so we got a big crew that's going in the medical end. Then we got a separate group that's going in the ministry in, and we'll work together. They'll be a part of us, and we'll do crusades at night. We'll see thousands of people at these crusades every night. We'll get to preach to them. We'll see many, many people come to Christ, give their life to Jesus, which is my passion, of course, as a pastor, into seeing people, their lives turn around by Jesus coming into their heart. But on the medical end, once again, they'll be setting up a clinic and be ministering medical needs to lots and lots of people. It won't be like anything here in the United States, and I think Dr. Westcott's trying to gear up for that because, it's just going to be running them through pretty quick. We're going to know what some of their problems are. The nurses are going to see them, talk to them, whatever, and find out what their problems are. And then when they get to him, he's going to be pretty well ready to prescribe whatever they need for their problems. So,
guys, has things improved any since they had the hurricane and the earthquakes and everything down there? Are things getting better in Haiti? Because the last pictures I've seen, things look horrendous. It's unbelievable, the hardship they're going through.
Yeah, I don't think it is getting much better. I think that there's a big problem there with the aid that's gone there stays with the 3% of the people on the top, and everybody else is on a rice and beans diet. And I think the government supplies that for everybody. There's no industry, there's no work, there's no health care. I've talked to some other doctors who have been there about this, and they said that it's really it's very sad.
What kind of blessing are you looking forward to after this? Because it's going to be hard. You're going to go down there and they're going to herd these people through there like cattle, kind of, and you're going to have to look at them and check them out and try to recommend some medicine or something for them or tell them what to do. And it's going to be hard. I think it'd be hard on a physician to not be able to take care like you do your patients here. You're able to see them, talk to them, give them some readouts. You stay with them, but down there, that's not going to happen.
Right. It's going to be much different. Like some of the things that I've read said that if somebody has hypertension or diabetes, you can't treat that for them unless you can give them enough medications for a whole year. And then if somebody's planning on come back the next year. So there's a lot of things that we're really not going to be able to treat. I think what we're going to really focus on is the children. We're gonna go to some orphanages that the children there have never seen a doctor. All of the kids there, everybody there has worms, and so we're going to try and deworm every child we meet.
It's just from eating rotten bad food?
It's because the sanitation is so poor there, and they have a lot of skin conditions because their skin is real dry. They don't have lotions, they don't have things like that, and so they get a little scratch, and then the sanitation is so poor they get infected, and then there's nobody there to take care of that. So there's going to be a lot of work to do.
Rodney, how can our listeners help? I mean, obviously you're going to need some things to take down there. I'm not sure what all the medical staff's going to have. I know they'll have to have medicine, but they're going to have sanitation things and stuff like that to take with them when they go to set up. And where are they going to set up?
Well, we got a guy that's leading us. His name is Doug Eccles. He's a minister. Doug goes over there quite often, several times a year. Doug actually has property. He's constructing a building on that property right now. Pretty amazing. He has great favor with Haiti just because of all that he does. He does water wells. He's raising up water wells all over Haiti, so they'll have clean drinking water, those kind of things. So we got the right guy leading us that has favor with Haiti, that knows the ropes. That's going to help us. So we're not just running around trying to figure out what we're going to do. He's leading us. We'll know exactly where we're going to be at, how we're going to set up and everything. But we're going to need medical supplies. We need money to buy medication. If Dr. Westcott, if he sees the problem, he's got to have the medicine to be able to, resources to be able to take care of those problems, and also for food. Charlie, we've been told that most of those kids over there get an average of 2 meals a week. So that's hard for us to even fathom that, 2 meals a week. So these people are desperate. These people are. So when you get over there, they're very receptive because they look at us and they go, man, this is our help. And so we need people that would help us. Everything's going through First Assembly of God. And in turn, we're working with Dr. Westcott. If you have medical supplies, you can bring those to Dr. Westcott. But if you got funds for the medical supplies, you can bring them to us. In turn, we'll be purchasing the medication. And some of those medications we'll actually be purchasing over there because we can get it cheaper over there.
I'm just wondering, though, have you got any major companies or drug suppliers or stuff like that I should use a better word, pharmaceutical suppliers that are going to be assisting you in any ways? Because sometimes Dr. Westcott, some of these companies will leave samples of different, but can you get any of them involved in this thing?
Yeah, my nurse Tanya, my receptionist Tanya and my nurse Lavonda, they are talking to some of the drug reps, and they're trying to get us some sponsorship through them. They've talked to Rivas and Pauls Valley and Tabor's here, and they've all agreed to help us. So they're going to donate supplies. There's a company in the city that does wound care supplies, and they're going to help us out. So, yeah, the local community is, in particular, are helping us with supplies.
Sounds great. I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to go back and talk to Rodney and Dr. Westcott a little bit more right after these words.